In my head, infinity is light pink. Feels a lot like slow dancing with "She is so young and beautiful and smiling at me in public, blissful in love, and I am happy, and she is an angel with wings, and I love her, and she is flying away," or maybe something I can't put into words is pulling her away from me. I can't tell what it is, though, because I don't have the vocabulary to try to make sense of what's happening. All I know is that I am the best actress I know, but the issue is that no one knows I'm an actress, and I'm always acting. There's no off button. I'm being overworked, and I'm not in control of the script, and I don't even like the character I'm playing. I want her to be someone else, be with someone else, be somewhere else, and I can't tell the director how I feel because there is no I, there's only them, commanding morals into being, into war, into telling me that it's wrong that I like the idea of thinking as I want to think and doing as I want to do, without being interrupted by the magazine cover in the window commanding me to think straight, and with every action, with every word, with every conversation, I am both constructing and constraining myself. I used to think of my life as performance art, but I'm realizing that I'm not in control of the script. When it was discovered that she was interested in girls, her father said that he had no choice but to expose her. In her country, if you find out that a girl likes girls, the girl doesn't have freedom or she is killed, and if I had to choose between the two, I would leave. I left my country after an incident of sexual violence. I thought I was going to die. It was disturbing and traumatic. Just thinking about it makes me cry. But the asylum procedure is trauma in itself. It isn't easy. The questions they asked and the way they asked them made me queasy. First I registered, took an exam, had a medical checkup, got assistance from a lawyer, and damn, you wouldn't believe what he said. It just doesn't make sense. He said that I have to prove I was a lesbian, and my interviewer might have beliefs like Mike Pence. So the interview isn't realistic. They grill you with questions for 8 days. They want every triggering detail. It's hard to not feel crazed.
Ik ga u enkele vragen stellen. Answer them as short as possible. Show me your reisdocument, passport and visum. What is the final destination of your travel? Van die familie willen we namen, adressen en telefoonnummers. What is the maiden name of your mother? Where do you stay? Hoeveel geld heeft u bij u? Open your wallet. Wat is de eindbestemming van uw reis? What is your final travel destination? Kunt u de vraag beantwoorden? What is the real purpose of your visit?
Day 1 left me drained. It was a background check that took 6 hours. Day 2, they did corrections of the report. I feel the opposite of empowered. I wish I could forget day 3, but I can't. I'll tell you a little bit about what went down, but I don't want to rant. My interviewer takes a long sip from his coffee, pauses, then smiles like a twat. So, how do you know you're a lesbian? Is he deaf? I like women, that's that. So, if you're a lesbian, how do you have sex? There's no formula or method to me. Why is he so perplexed? Why am I trying to fit into a box? What am I supposed to say? I haven't been allowed to talk about my sexuality my whole life, and now I have to prove that I'm gay? This dialogue went on for 11 hours, and it didn't get better. I'm just trying to seek asylum. Why does it feel like I'm in fetters? Day 4, more corrections. I don't know how much more I can take. Day 5, 4-hour interview. Honestly, this whole thing feels like a mistake. Day 6 was more corrections, but on day 7, the intended decision was faxed to my lawyer. People were talking about it in my camp. Will they accept her or will they destroy her? Day 8, I picked up my decision. It's a miracle I passed the test. But this week of intense questioning has left me depressed. As soon as I get to the Netherlands, I will seek out therapy. And the thing is, my freedom is guaranteed only temporarily. My family found out that I was gay and they threatened to kill me, so I sought asylum in the Netherlands, but Dutch authorities said my sexuality isn't what it should be. I waited 6 months to get a stamp of approval. Instead, all I got was dismissal and removal. But then I found out that I could appeal based on my fear of persecution. I gathered documents that showed A tribal council was plotting my execution. My brother even wrote a statement confirming the death threat. With all the evidence I had, I was sure I would be set. But my hopes were too high. The documents were dismissed because the judge didn't believe my family member would actually assist. So now I have to go back to Afghanistan where there is violence and strife. I probably won't last long. I guess not everyone has a right to life. Sometimes I feel good. Sometimes I feel scared. Always I feel fragmented as if my identity has been teared. In class, I don't tell people that I'm a lesbian, and I don't tell people that I'm a refugee. To tell the truth, I just want to feel normal, but it's not that easy for me. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad that I'm here. I finally have freedom, but I still live in fear. I can't get too comfy, they can still send me back. Yeah, that's the reason for my anxiety attacks. I have to reapply again in 5 years. The thought of going back to my country brings me to tears. Touch tolerance sounds nice, but it's only an ideal, especially when everyone is telling me how to feel. I left my country because I was sick of performing, but I'm back on stage again.